Music licensing reimagined. Long time coming, black on the bottom of my feet from running. Cataracts under my eyes from hustling. Going from buying to selling to customers. Run up the business, God is my witness. Sun up the sun up from under the sun that we maxing our limits. My mind running like Tom Cruise on an action movie. Moving a mission, they say that I'm tripping. I've been told I need a vacation, I'm finessing a visit.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to DFS by the Numbers. This is my Dana White's Contender Series week number 2, fight companion. And yeah, looking forward to this card. I mean, last week we had only one finish, and this week I think that's going to just completely change. I feel like we're going to get maybe at least four, probably 4 finishes tonight. And that's kind of the narrative. You know, these odds are kind of crazy this week. It's nothing like last week. Like we had a lot of, you know, more competitively lined fights. Like even like Ty late last week, it was like got him at like minus 200, and I loved him in that spot. We have a lot of big favorites. We have Jimenez, who's minus 600, Hokett, who's minus 425, Lewis Lee Scott, who's minus 300, Jose Delano, who's minus 800. So the closest line fight is in the Brandon Holmes Cam Ralston fight. And then not only that, not only do we have to pay a lot of juice for these, you know, money lines, and I think a lot of these favorites will come through tonight. I don't think a lot of dogs are winning. The fight doesn't go to decision line. Minus 600 for the Jimenez fight doesn't go to decision. I mean, what's the Hokett fight doesn't go? Hokett fight doesn't go minus 1,000. It's a wild one. It's definitely a wild one this week. But yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to, you know, having fun, man. I mean, it's a fun time. I love Tuesday night fights, especially, you know, a card like this where they're really, I think, setting a lot of guys up to succeed tonight, setting up a lot of guys to go out there, perform, and get a finish. And I think that's going to make for some very fun and exciting fights. I think it's going to make for some violence, and I can't wait to, you know, watch it. And yeah, some spots sticking out. It's like I said, it's a chalky week, but, you know, there's some totals sticking out, some props sticking out. And I also want to do a better job at hopefully, you know, looking into some live betting tonight as well. So before we get into it, if you guys could do me a favor, like the video, let's get those likes up. Last week, we had a pretty dang good crowd. So hopefully we can do that once more for these fights. If you guys like the content, please consider liking the stream. All right. What is up, everybody? In the chat, we have about, you know, 5 or 6 minutes or so before we get started. First fight's probably not kicking off until like 8:10, something like that. So have a little bit of time to kind of go through and, you know, see what's up. Got Dixon Sider, first one in the building. What is up, Dixon? Good to see you. We got Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. What is up? And by the way, I don't know if it was fake news or Fluffy. Did you get a fight announced? What was it? Was it Fluffy? No, was it Fluffy RDR? Let me know. Fluffy got announced against somebody, but hopefully it's not fake news. We got E-Bus in the building. What is up? What is up? Dana brought a respirator in a defibrillator just in case these fights go to decision tonight. Yeah, you know, it's the narrative for this week, right? Like, you know, a lot of people are expecting violence. I'm expecting violence. You know, a lot of people are expecting, I mean, the books are expecting violence. That's kind of the narrative that, you know, these fights are going to deliver. They have to deliver after last week. 4 decisions last week was not good. We got Jax Ray. I remember Jax Ray. What's up? Still out at nice. Yeah, man. I mean, I've known you since probably 2019. So yeah, still going at it, man. Hopefully you're doing well, dude. We got Evo saying, Brady, you made me some money. Last card. I love you. Appreciate that. Yeah, glad it worked out, man. Glad it worked out. So it is RDR. Okay. Fluffy's about to get fraud check versus RDR. I think that fight is so phenomenal. And why I think it's such an awesome fight is because it's the pace, the pressure, the cardio of Fluffy versus those nasty knees to the body for RDR. And Fluffy kind of struggles with the body shot. So could be RDR early, could be Fluffy late. Could see Fluffy potentially drowned him late. But man, what an incredible fight! Like I cannot wait for that fight. What they say is that when they say that fight's going to be, I cannot wait for that one. We got Jussie Q here for the Tuesday night piping. Me as well. I think a lot of people are going to get piped tonight, man. Jimenez and Ralston parlay. I don't mind either. Ralston's a dog. Some money has came on Ralston. I wish I would have looked into these fights a little bit earlier. Ralston was like plus 160, now plus 115. And then Jimenez, I think he's probably my favorite prospect on the whole board tonight. Yeah, I'd say so. I'm looking forward to Jimenez 100%. We got Chief in the building. What is up, Chief Chop? Good to see you. Brady, last week's fight companion was fire. I try to make it exciting as possible with the fights not being as exciting, but there was a couple of good fights. But yeah, I think that tonight's going to be freaking awesome. We got Jace in the building. What is up? We got Vinny as well. We got Dr. Peener in the building. What is up? The doctor of the MMA community saying, whoa, is this a handsome man convention? So many hot beefcakes around. Okay. Oh my. Fluffy RDR. Just a rumor. It's just a rumor. Vancouver. Okay. Fluffy RDR. Heck yeah. We got Will saying thanks for the stream. Thank you, Will, for hanging out on a Tuesday. What's up? Geez, good to see you in here. Oh, Dana announced it on Instagram. Okay. Nice. Heck yeah. Fluffy RDR, Vancouver, main event. Sign me up. Sign me up. Yo, what's good, bro? Give me a nasty 3. It is nasty. I mean, because the parlay pieces are rough this week. So for parlay pieces, I like the Jimenez Quasi, the under 2.5. That's minus 350. I like the Hokit Uriel under 1.5. That's minus 250. I like the Louis Lee Scott money line. That's came down a little bit. It's minus 300. I like the Jose Delano, the double chance KO or decision. That's minus 200 I saw. And then in terms of, I don't really think there's a parlay piece in the Ralston fight. Maybe the Ralston plus 3.5, that's minus 150. But yeah, a couple parlay pieces sticking out, but they're making us pay this week. I mean, it's kind of a tough week from a betting perspective because the money lines are all juiced. And, typically when the money lines are juiced, all these props are juiced as well. We got the Dogfather in the building. What is up, Dogfather? Best of luck to you tonight if you have any action. It should be some fun fights. So I'm looking forward to it. Holland versus Malott. I saw that. I saw it. I'm still pissed off at Holland, man. Still a little pissed off at the dude. But he doesn't. That's what we love about him. But geez, did he drop the ball against D-Rod last time? Can we hear you sing on this companion if the first fight is good? If the first fight is good and ends in a finish, maybe I'll sing a little something for you, Forrest. Brady, I noticed a lot of people are on Lee Scott decision tonight, and my body is telling me this Indian fellow might be like Jubilee and Crumble in round 1, and we're all going to be homeless. Yeah, I don't know. I think it could be any method. I think it could be a decision or a KO. I just like the money line. I mean, as a potential parlay piece. Like, I'm just not really sure how Sai Kumar wins this fight. I mean, he flops to his back. He's pulling guard in these fights. He has no volume on the feet. Money's coming in on him, though. So we'll see. We'll see. Fluffy to shave the ass of... Yeah, somebody's getting their ass shaved in that fight. We got Bobby. What is up? What is up? We got Big Steve in the building. Good to see you, Big Steve. Best of luck to you tonight. I have 0 action, and that's probably the smartest way to do it, dude, especially on this card. Because, yikes. Some of these lines this week. But yeah, I mean, enjoy the fights. They're going to be fun. Brady had to take a small degen poke at Ariel sub plus 1,300 after watching that trash talk video of Hokik wearing the USC do-rag. I didn't see that trash talk video. That's weird. All right. Match has started. Not yet, man. Not yet. I tried to refresh the... There we go. Better not be starting. Yeah, they're not starting yet. They're doing a little intro. Any total round lines you like? Yeah, I mean, I like the Hokik under 1.5 rounds. Uriel hasn't ever been even to the second round. Uriel has about 3 minutes of cardio. Hokik can, TKO. He can sub, and I think if Uriel's winning, it's probably him catching Hokit early. So I like the under 1.5, but it's a juiced under 1.5. I really believe the Jimenez Quasi fight's going to finish. Quasi, I don't think has been over 1.5 rounds. Definitely never been to a decision. Quasi's kind of killer be killed style, and Jimenez has, good head kicks, good flying knees, all that good stuff. I kind of don't mind the Scott Sycamore over 1.5, which is minus. Oh, got hit. It was minus 200. I didn't mind that. Nothing really in the Ralston fight. Yeah, I think the first 2 fights should finish. I mean, if either one of those fights went to decision, I'd be quite surprised. Yo, Brady, my coworker got shot in DC. Now I got to cover a shift for work. Oh, that's horrible, dude. Sorry to hear that. Tommy wins first fight. Quaza plus 425, big dog. If he does win it, I think he's gonna have to catch him in with something early. I watched the Key and Peele skit about the cop who had a former partner named Jimenez. I think it rolls here. There we go. I love Key and Peele. And I think I know what you're talking about. Hoke it to win in round 2's plus 450. Yeah, it could be like late round 1 though. I mean, this Ariel guy, he slows down massively. Like he's gassing out in round 1. But yeah, if it's not in round 1, it is in round 2. So I don't mind that. India produces many elite combat fighters. Yeah, I mean, we got a bunch of them, man. We got Anshul Jubilee. That's about it. Jimenez never got off on the wrong foot a day in his life. He shot from the dick. What? Who said that? It was shared on X by Alex Buchanan. Watch it before you bet that fight. already bet the fight. Yeah, that's wild, dude. Ariel by sub plus 1500. Daddy like. He does have a couple subs. Let's see. We got Kerr saying good evening, everyone. Glad to see you back in the green on a Bet Saturday, Brady. Yeah, it was a really good week. 319 went pretty dang good. I think every bet I laid chalk on hit, which was nice. I just needed a couple of the big plus money spots to come through for a massive night, but I can't complain. 319 was fun. I was there live with Uncle Weezy and Avery, and we had great seats, and it was a very fun time. I love going to cards. And I don't know if you guys know, like anytime I go to a card, it's always a very, very good card. I never go to bad cards, it seems like. Yeah, Pooja Damar. Yeah. Pooja Damar, she's a beast, man. She's a beast. Yo, Brady, when you were at 319, did you meet any fighters or coaches? I didn't see any fighters. Of course, they were down like on the floor area, but no, didn't see any fighters. One of these days, I want to get like that VIP experience, but it's so expensive, dude. But you can meet a lot of the fighters with that VIP experience. But it's so much money. But yeah, one day I think that'd be cool. All right. Let's see. What are they doing here? Okay. Yeah. Dang, going to be some good fights tonight. Going to be some violent fights. All right. So for the first fight of the card, we'll start getting into it here. Ramiro Jimenez versus Tommy Quasi. We got Jimenez, money pouring in on him. Open at minus 350, currently minus 600. What do you guys like into this fight? And I will do a poll. Last week we did the polls. And let's go here. There we go. I'll do a little poll here for the first fight of the card. And it's going to be Ramiro. Let's see. All right, who you guys got? Got Ramiro, Jimenez, or Tommy. Yeah, this fight is going to be fun, man. Quasi gets after it. Both guys really get after it. So many of you guys have in this one. But yeah, I like violence here. It's juiced. It really is. I mean, the fight doesn't go minus 600. Fight doesn't go minus 525. I did see the under 2.5 minus 350. I like that as a parlay piece. Fight won't start round 3. I mean, anything violence here related could be solid. If you're on the Quasi side, I think Quasi round 1 is kind of I think if it happens early. That's plus 1,000. But I do think it's Jimenez getting the job done. Jimenez inside the distance is juiced minus 225. Best price. I kind of like the Jimenez knockout prop, which is plus 110 on if you have FanDuel. I don't mind that. But yeah, I think it's a Jimenez knockout. This guy has big, flying knees, head kicks, and I just think he's a much higher level striker than Quasi. I really don't think the striking is going to be close. And Quasi, when he is on the feet, haven't seen him on the feet much, but when Quasi is on the feet, he kind of swings his dick in there. Like if this fight is standing for any period of time, they're going to be swinging dicks, and it's going to be complete chaos. So yeah, I think Jimenez should get it done, and probably by knockout. First fight of the night, better go under 1.5. Yeah, I like it. Under 1.5. Fight won't start round 3. Under 2.5. I like all that. Yeah, and that's the thing. Everybody's expecting violence, so we're having to pay for it tonight. Looks like I'm taking all the overs. Yeah, I mean to bet on the fights tonight, you either gotta lay the juice or you gotta be contrarian. Jimenez round 1 plus 130. Fluffy Fluffy was on fire last week. So Fluffy's on, and he really shouldn't be betting. He's not really allowed to be betting. But Fluffy's a sharp dude. Jimenez round 1, and I can see it ending in round 1. Tristan saying DFS is one of the top MMA betting bros. Appreciate you, Tristan. Thank you for hanging out, man. Brady, you should vlog your next visit to Chicago or Miami for a UFC event with the great power of Uncle Weez. The only thing about vlogging is like I don't know. I don't. Maybe in the future. I've never done a vlog. I think that would be cool though. What can go wrong on the first leg of the parlay on the favorite? A lot can go wrong. Jimenez round 1. Jimenez KO. I like that. What side do y'all use? Bet365 has such limited spots for contender series. You got Bet365. You got DraftKings. You got Bet Rivers. You got Bet Online, of course. FanDuel. Some books don't do it, but this year it seems like most of the books are. But there still are some that don't. Jimenez first round KO, so we can hear Brady's angelic voice. Let's get it. Gianni over the 1.5 in the Jimenez fight. There we go. What's up, Donkey? Good to see you in here. I agree. Let's make some money. If you guys have not already, be sure to smash that like button for me. Let's get those likes up. Oh, what's the parlay? I like the under 2.5 in the first fight for a parlay piece, or the fight won't start round 3. So right now, they're looking at Tommy Quasi. Somebody told me that his main training partners is his mom and dad. I don't know if they were joking. Somebody commented that on my video, like his main sparring partner is his mom and dad, which is it's not ideal, but he's fun, dude. Quasi's a fun dude. Like he's getting after it. Just kill or be killed type style. But this is a big step up. I was watching some of Tommy Quasi fights, and this guy was like fighting in a high school gymnasium. Like, what's going on? What do you do? Why are you fighting in a high school gymnasium, Tommy Quasi? You couldn't fight anywhere else? It's like a high school gymnasium. And another fight I saw, he was fighting like an office building. Like they're renting out like an office building. I'm like, what's going on? Are you serious? So this is a big step up in competition for Tommy Quasi, 100%. I haven't looked into it, man. I've been so behind. I'm still trying to look into the Shanghai fights for this week. Did a little bit of tape study for today, but I haven't even had the chance to look into that's in 2 weeks, the Imavov Ohio fight. I have no clue, to be honest. Yeah, somebody was saying that potential Robbie Ring scenario, because Robbie Ring was like the same thing, training at his parents' gym and went out there and got his ass shaved, man. So we could see another Robbie Ring situation. Yeah, I would think Tommy potentially gets finished here. High school is a great place to build basic fundamentals. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, he looks decent, but he's looking decent against like the bottom of the barrel competition. we're gonna get to watch Weston Wilson fight UFC Shanghai. Who's staying up at 5 o'clock in the morning to watch Weston Wilson this weekend? I know I am. 5 o'clock in the morning. All right, they're bringing him out. They're bringing him out. First fight of the night. Let's get it. Romero Jimenez, Tommy Quasi. Tommy's going to take it. Okay, we'll see. He's going to try to. I mean, Weston Wilson's a big dog. Weston Wilson's a big dog. Which one of these fraud Chinamen is going to shit the bed on the Shanghai card as a favorite? So last China card, we had a Kong Wong shit the bed as a minus 1,000 favorite. Yeah, I'm staying up till 5 o'clock to watch Weston Wilson. How could you not? I got you, George. There you go. Oh gosh, you stay up till 7 o'clock to watch DDP. I'm sorry, man. I feel bad. People think if Walker has a chance in hell is wild. Yeah, I got Zhang Mingyang. KO 1 there. All right, so there's Jimenez. They got him at minus 520. Money has came on Jimenez. I made these graphics just yesterday, and money's poured in on Jimenez. And I would he's a good fighter. He's a very good fighter. All right, now they're bringing out Tommy Quasi. Great haircut. Looking ready to go. They're about to put on a scrap. 29K subs. Congrats, dude. You done well for yourself. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of consistency. You know, since 2018, 2019, I haven't missed a full card breakdown. And it's a lot, but he looks like he was randomly generated in UFC 5. I can see it. All right, Tommy Quasi, undefeated, 8-0, 7 first-round finishes. He's finished all 8 of his wins. The 1 second-round finish he had, I believe, was early second round. So he gets after it, starts early, and I think pretty much everybody's got to start early tonight after last week. Got that long neck. He does got that long neck. Tommy, there's nothing wrong with hugging your mom and dad, but yeah, somebody told me that they were his main sparring partners. Which we'll see how it works out for him. All right, we're about to, and I better not see Jason Herzog here tonight. That's the last thing I want to see is Jason Herzog in the cage tonight. Especially on a night tonight where we got to look out for fighter safety tonight. All right, guys, they're about to kick off the fight. Let's see who you guys have. You guys have Jimenez, 83%. 83% of you guys going with Jimenez. 16% of you guys going with Tommy Quasi. Let's see. Should be a fun one. Let's get into it. Herb Dean. Reffing the fight. Herb Dean's good. All right, here we go. Jimenez, shot to the body and a kick to the body. Big left hand from Jimenez hit the head of Quasi. These guys are about to swing dicks. Nice little body shot from Jimenez there. Quasi with the nice 1-2. Quasi pressing forward. These guys are getting after it quickly. I like those kicks from Jimenez up the middle to the body, but Quasi pressuring forward. Swing and a miss from Jimenez. Quasi counters. Jimenez with the nice left hand. These guys are swinging and banging here. Quasi with the steady pressure. Quasi with the head kick that just missed. Quasi's on that pressure, though. Head kick for Jimenez looks like it lands. Partially body shot from Jimenez. Nice right hand from Quasi. Clinching up, breaks away right away. These guys want to stand and bang tonight. Good little body kick from Jimenez. Nice little body shot from Jimenez. Jimenez doing a really good job attacking the body here with kicks to the body, punches to the body. That body work is going to pay dividends. Another nasty body shot and went up top for Jimenez. Nasty body shot for Jimenez. Looked for a knee to the body as well. Just missed that. Jimenez looking good, but Quasi is not out of it. Quasi's showing some good pressure, but he is getting hit. Inside leg kick for Jimenez with a nice kick to the body. Quasi misses. Another nasty body shot for Jimenez, really digging into the body. And another one, and another one. The body work is nasty from Jimenez here. Looked for the knee. Left hand from Jimenez lands. And it looks like Quasi is getting beat up a little bit here. Oh my God! Knocks him down. Jimenez knocks down Quasi. Jimenez knocks him. He's beating his ass. He's whooping his ass. Herb Dean's looking. Oh my gosh! He's whooping his ass. Quasi's somehow back up. Oh my gosh. Quasi's back up. Body shot from Jimenez. Quasi's tough. Oh, head kick from Jimenez. And a left hand, and a right, and a left. Quasi, clinches up, but Jimenez breaks away in a body shot with the knee. Jimenez looking for the finish. Quasi looks unstable on his legs here. Jimenez now being the one pressuring. Another head kick. Ate another flesh head kick and a right hand. Jimenez coming forward, stalking him, looking for the finish. Quasi's getting his ass whooped. Quasi coming forward now. Quasi lands a nice one. Oh, left hand rocks Quasi. Quasi is rocked once again. Another left hand from Jimenez. Quasi shoots in. Quasi's hurt bad. Jimenez, another big shot. Quasi's getting his butt. An elbow from Jimenez. Another elbow. Another elbow. Another elbow. He drags him down. He's beating him up. Herb Dean, what do you thought? Finally, stop the fight, Herb Dean. What are you waiting for, Herb? What are you waiting for, Herb Dean? What are you waiting for? He did not belong in there. Quasi did not belong in there tonight with Ramiro Jimenez. Oh my gosh. Just whooped his ass. You want to talk about an ass whooping? You just watched one, ladies and gentlemen. You just watched a good old-fashioned ass whooping. Bent him down over the knee and just started spanking his butt. That was a butt spanking. That was a butt spanking. You just witnessed a butt spanking. He's getting a contract. This was my favorite prospect of the night, Jimenez. Looked good, man. The body work, that left hand, the straight left hand just hurt him bad, and he landed at least 3 flush head kicks. Jimenez. That is hilarious. Wow. That's crazy, man. That was fun. We didn't get that at all last week. That was sweet. Yeah, he just got piped on sight, man. So there you have it. First round finish for Ramiro Jimenez. We start the night off with a phenomenal fun. That was a fun fight, dude. That was a fun fight. Violence. Good start. Good Loria mismatch. Just a dog walking. What was Herb Dean weight? I don't know. He hurt. I mean, Quasi, to hit Quasi's credit, Quasi's tough, but being tough only get you so far. Let's go. Shout out Jimenez, man. Yeah, it was bad, dude. Yeah, it was an intense fight. You got to be intense. Quasi, he looked good for like the first 30 seconds. And then Jimenez started whooping him a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Shout out to people. I saw a lot of people on the round 1 for Jimenez. There you go. Yeah, it was, man. It was brutal. I swear, Dean, it was on his way to being maybe the first death, but luckily Herb did stop it eventually. But yeah, it was a piping. It was definitely a piping. Yeah, he's nasty. Nasty. Quasi piped. Yeah, I got piped on sight. I hate to see it. Yeah, KO was plus 110 for Jimenez. KO was plus 110. That was a great line. Yeah, it was a piping. I mean, once we saw, his main training partners is his mom and dad. Somebody said it was like a Dakota ring situation from last year. He needs to get him in a big gym, man. Quasi. He's fun, but geez, it was just clear that Jimenez is just on another level. You can't be fighting dudes in a high school gymnasium and then just take such a big step in the competition to the contender series against Jimenez, who's pretty good. Quasi, yeah, he probably needs to get some help. We got Barry McCochran in the building. Early stoppage. Where's Herzog? Yeah, we don't need Herzog tonight. The way he hugged Herzog was so, yeah. Jimenez is good. Was Dana White drinking? I don't know, man. I wonder what he is drinking. Looked like a dude who trains versus a guy who watches UFC. Oh, jeez. I don't know. I don't know who it was. We got some new faces in the on the show tonight, it looks like. Yeah, he didn't get to show us much. I mean, what I did like was that left hand, the head kicks, and then he started landing some elbows that hurt Quasi as well. He landed 3 elbows in a row, and they started head kicking him. He landed like 3 head kicks. But yeah, that elbow at the end definitely hurt Quasi bad. And then followed up with some ground. And then Herb finally stopped the fight. But it was just a beatdown. It was one of those fights where it's like, it low-key probably shouldn't have been sanctioned. Probably should not have been sanctioned. There you go, Forrest. Have the under 1.5, minus 300 in the fight not to reach round 2, minus 160 for the next fight. I don't hate that. Unders could be the move. And that, that's what people are thinking. And that's what the bookies are thinking. All these unders tonight, they're overpriced. But like I said, I think we get maybe four finishes tonight. Agreed. All right. Yep. Let's get into this next fight while we're waiting here. Looking forward to this one as well. Josh Hokett going against Guilherme Uriel. Guilherme Uriel. Let's go to the odds here. I'm going to refresh this to see what we got. So it's an interesting one. It's one of those fights. It's your heavyweight fight where you have Hokett, who actually has a good skill set. Like, he can wrestle, he can grapple, he has really good ground and pound, he has really good cardio. Hokett is a good heavyweight. And then on the flip side, you have Uriel, who, maybe not the most skilled guy, but what Uriel does do is he swings dicks, heavy low leg kicks, and he looks to take your head off with he's your typical heavyweight. He's looking to take your head off with every punch, right? So one thing to mention for Uriel is this guy has just really bad cardio. He's gassing out in round ones. And if you guys are new to the sport, fights are 3 rounds. And so you can't be gassing out in the first round. So I think if Uriel is going to win this fight, it's not only going to be in the first round, but it's going to be in the first couple minutes. If it's not in the first couple minutes, I think he's cooked. I think he's getting finished either late round 1 or somebody in the chat like that round 2. Yeah, round 2. It could be late round 1. It could be round 2, right? But Uriel's only finished loss did come late round 1, where he did look very, very exhausted and tired. So Uriel round 1 is plus 700. I feel like that's pretty much his money. If he's not winning in round 1, he's not winning at all. The under 1.5, I think, is a solid parlay piece. I like the under 1.5 in a parlay. Because like I said, I think Uriel, I don't think this guy can really go 7.5 minutes. If you're looking for a safer parlay piece, the fight won't start round 3. I saw at minus 450. If you're looking for something safe, I doubt this fight goes 10 minutes. Uriel's been out of the first round 0 times. 0 times. So, and then it could be like another live bet situation, right? Where if Uriel does have some success early for some reason, and this guy Hokett isn't able to get the fight to the mat, we could see maybe a live bet on Hokett, maybe mid round 1, or if it does get to round 2, a live bet on Hokett, because I just don't think Uriel can go more than a couple minutes here personally. All right, so I'll pull that up. But yeah, I think Hokett's good. To be honest, I think Hokett beats half the heavyweight division, and I don't think that's a hot take. I don't think that's a hot take at all. If you're skilled at one thing at heavyweight, you're going to win a lot of fights. And this guy's a skilled wrestler and grappler, and he has cardio. We don't see that. We don't see that in the heavyweight division. So I truly believe Hokit at this stage of his career beats half the division, which is crazy. Hokit played tight end for the Niners. I did not know that, actually, if that's the case. But a lot of these heavyweights, did play football, right? I don't remember, dude. I don't remember. All I remember is that elbow sounding like, like a baseball bat hitting a ball, hitting a home run. Sounded like somebody just hit a home run in the building, but it was disgusting. Oh, I hope not. I hope he doesn't want to be the next Colby Covington. By sub, yeah. So Hokit, his sub prop is plus 140, and his knockout prop, I think, was around they're making you choose between the knockout and the sub. They're making us choose here. Hey, dude, how's Kaushik Sakumar as an underdog pick? I don't like it. I don't like it, to be honest. I don't like Sakumar. I think Scott wins, but money is coming in on Sakumar. But I'm not a fan of Sakumar personally. Yeah, we could see a milking. All right, let me get it in the chat. Who you guys got in this one here? All right, here. Last week you got, or last fight you guys nailed it. Who you guys got? Josh Hokit. Or Gul Herme Uriel. All right, we'll start the poll there. And they're starting to bring these guys out as well. All right. We got Barry McCockiner with the $1.99. Appreciate you, Barry, saying toward Sarikas's GoFundMe account and then the $27 beers. Appreciate you, Barry. Need a couple more of those donos my way to make up for a $27 Modelo at UFC 319. I couldn't believe my eyes. $27 Modelo. Uriel called him a stupid American? Really? Uriel, 6 first-round finishes. I'm going to refresh my stream to make sure it's up to date. Uriel, 6 first-round finishes. Never been out of the first. We'll see if that changes tonight. All right, it looks ready, man. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it. Remind me after this fight, Forrest. I'll sing a little something for you. I forgot. We got AJ in the building. What is up, AJ? All right, here comes Hokit. And yeah, that's the thing with this Uriel guy, man. About a half round of cardio, but it should be fun. Uriel KO. He's gonna try for it. All right, guys. Okay. It's gonna be a good one. Uriel, I mean, that's his money line. If he's winning, it's gonna be early. Appreciate you, Brady. I got you, blessed. I got you. Yeah, that's how much the seltzers were at $3.19. Well, they're at $19. And if for a little seltzer, we're talking like a 12-ounce seltzer, $19. You can get a 12-pack of seltzers for about $19 in Ohio. But yeah, $3.19. Each seltzer was $19. I couldn't believe it. It's ridiculous. Pika woke up. Good. Has Jacka woken up? I'm not sure. Thinking Uriel gets it. We'll see, man. It'd be a big upset. Be a decent sized upset. All right. I hope Herzog's not reffing this one, man. Let's get Chris Tione in there or something. Chris Tione's all 4 fighter safety. All right, Josh Hokett minus 455. They have him on here. DK, I believe it's DK. Uriel plus 350. Blake Grease reffing this one. And here we go. We're off. Uriel coming forward, trying to land a big shot. And Hokett going for the takedown. Let's see if Uriel can stuff it. It's a big moment here. We'll see if Uriel can stuff this first takedown. He's kind of grabbing the cage. I mean, that's a point, ref. I mean, he's grabbing the cage. Grab the cage once more. Uriel grabbed the cage twice in a row. Not good, but Hokett almost has him down here. You are allowed to cheat. Hokett's about to end up on top here, about to slam him here. Uriel doing a good job initially trying to slam him down. Uriel's still up. Okay, finally gets him down. But Uriel's using a lot of energy here. Using a lot of energy trying to get back up. Again, he's grabbing the cage. He's cheating. But Hokett's also using a lot of energy. But Hokett has the better cardio here. He can afford to do that. Hokett's still trying to get him down. And he gets him down once more, but Uriel's about to pop back up. Okay. Uriel's on his knees here. He's on his knees. And Uriel's working his way back up, and he is back up, and he's back down. Back to his knees here. So Hokett's just trying to secure position. Trying to make him work, and it's a good game plan. You know, you don't want to stand and swing dicks with this guy on the feet. Now he's finally starting to open up some ground and pound, which would be wise. But Uriel stands back up. Almost up. And he's just riding him. Right now, Hokett's just riding him. Starting to use some more ground and pound, which is very wise. And it's weird. I mean, Uriel's just on his knees. Just kind of accepting it now a little bit more. He's back up. Uriel's back up, and Hokett is still on him. I wonder if Hokett watched last week on Contender Series. Like, this is not going to get a contract. He needs to start doing a little bit more. Like, get the hooks in a little bit. Okay, finally trying to get the hooks in, but Uriel's back up. So far, about 4 minutes of okay. Finally, they're at range. They're finally at range after 4 minutes of that. Uriel looks very tired. Nice leg kick from Uriel. Oh, big shot from Uriel. Big shot. And Hokett goes for the takedown. Uriel is stuffing the takedown here. Uriel landed the biggest shot of the fight by far in the first round. Uriel didn't get a job stuffing the head here. And stuffing the takedown once more. Hokett ain't looking too hot. But they're at range again. Big leg kick from Uriel. Both guys exchange jabs. Uriel with a big shot. Both guys kind of looking tired. Uriel's just fighting reckless. He's fighting very reckless. And Hokett gets on top here. Uriel's now flat on his back, but Hokett needs to get on top here. Needs to get something going. Has him in a... Looks like he almost had him in a crucifix. All right. Hokett needs to go to work now. Looks to be trying to get into side control. Yeah, he has the crucifix here. And he got a finish with that crucifix in his last fight. Okay, he's out of it. Side control, landing some elbows. Landing some short punches here on top. is Hokit. Keep pounding away, man. Keep pounding away. Good shot from on top from Hokit. Some more short shots on top for Hokit. Good elbows from Hokit. Another good elbow and some good punches on top. Some good short shots. Big shots from Hokit to end the fight. Or in the round. Hokit, 10-9. Both guys look exhausted, but especially Uriel. Uriel kind of hobble into his corner a little bit, very tired. Uriel definitely looking tired. But yeah, 10-9 Hokit. Let's see where they got the live odds. Minus 720. Minus 810 for Hokit on the live odds. Oh, round 2. Why? Under 1.5 is not looking amazing. But Hokit needs to get on top and start landing quick. Timu version of Waldo Cortez Acosta. Round 2 is live here. See if we can get it. All right. Round 2 kicking off. Uriel looks exhausted. He's breathing very heavy. Hokit, he looks tired, but not that tired. Uriel might have one more big explosion out of him. And he gets taken out instantly. He's done, man. He's done. I mean, getting the mount and pound this. He's got his back here. He's got him flattened out. He's pounding away. He's pounding away. Big ground and pound shots from Hokit. Just keep letting off. He's in full mount. What are you doing? What are you doing, Hokit? What are you doing? He had a great position and he gave it up. Still landing shots. Big shots from Hokit on top. It looked like he was about to finish the fight and then just gave up position. He's got to get back on top here. Oh, big shot. Big shot from Hokit. Big shot. He's on top, landing nasty ground and pound. More elbows. I mean, Uriel's done. It's just a matter of, having some urgency and getting that finish. Good elbow. Oh, nasty elbow from Hokit. The ref is looking close. Big elbow. Yes. Fight stopped. Thank you. Blake Reese. Fight's over. Blake Reese. Shout out to Blake Reese. What a stoppage. Yeah, that was a great read there. I had that under 1.5. I was sweating, man. I'm like, oh, I was sweating, dude. But I mean, Uriel was done. He was done, man. It was just a matter of showing some urgency and landing some ground and pound. And he did. To his credit, he did. Uriel was looking for the door. When guys look for the door, you have to show them the door. You got to show them the door. Yeah, Uriel landed some nice elbows, some nice shots on top, and Blake Reese, my guy, says that's enough. That is enough. So shout out to the people that were on that round 2. That's a phenomenal read. I was on the under. It was chalky. It was sweaty. It was greasy, but it came through. That was the first time that Uriel saw a second round. So great start to the card. Compared to last week. Last week we had 2 decisions. Fights weren't the most exciting at all. But this card thus far, we got 2 fights, 2 finishes. Is it Grice? Blake Grice. Grease Grice, same thing. But he's my guy. Dude, it was greasy, man. It was so greasy. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Hokit's getting a contract? I say yes, just because I truly believe he beats half the heavyweights in the division, at least half. I think he could be a top 15 heavyweight right now. Just because, I mean, Tai Tuivasa is a top 10 heavyweight, and Tai Tuivasa is 0-6 in his last 6 fights. I say throw Hokic in the rankings right now. Put him at number 15. I mean, you look at some of the heavyweights in the top 15. They're not great. I mean, this heavyweight division's horrible right now. We need heavyweights. I think he's getting. I'd be shocked if he didn't get a contract, to be honest. I think he gets a contract. All right, yeah. So, yeah. Shout out to the guys that hit the round 2, hit the under 1.5, because we're all good looks. All good looks. I voted Hokic after he won just to be safe. Yeah, let's close the poll here. 76% were on Josh Hokic. There we go. 76% on Josh Hokic. Yeah, sign him. Sign him. Why not? We need heavyweights. We need heavyweights. And to his credit, yes, he was kind of, humping his leg for the first 4 minutes, but he did throw some good ground and pound, and he is a finisher. He has finished all his fights. Yippee, yes. Yes. My new favorite ref. It was a great stoppage. You got to look out for fighter safety, man. On the Hokic round 2, yes. There you go. Yeah, I picked him to win by second round knockout. Oh my gosh. Hokic has the American flag do-rag on. Oh God. Oh no. You were correct. You were correct. Heavyweight sucks. Trance thinks getting the contract. I say give him a contract. Hokic gets a contract and gets to work running through heavyweight cans. Yeah. Hokic will get signed tonight. I say 2 fights, 2 contracts. That's what I'm thinking so far. That ground and pound was fun. So it looked like Hokic's cutting a promo. Yeah, he's getting signed. We need. There's not a ton of heavyweights that have good personality. This guy looks like he has good personality. I don't know what the heck he's saying, but he looks excited. Looks like he wants to be there. Really? Hopefully you hopped on that. That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, I mean it looks AIDS. It definitely looks AIDS. No, I'm saying, is Hokic amazing? No, but in the heavyweight division, you don't gotta be good. You don't have to be skilled. This guy can beat half the division. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Tabura fraud checks. Tabura beats him, man. I mean, Tabura is underrated. All right, we'll get to the next fight shortly. We got 2 first round. I'm sure they're gonna milk it a little bit, or we got 2 early finish. They're gonna milk it a little bit. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, bring back Chase Sherman. Bring him back. Y'all saying no contract or forgetting how weak the heavyweight division is. Oh, it's probably the worst it's ever been, right? I mean, because you got the top 5. The guys in the top 5 are good, but everything outside of that top 5 is just kind of brutal right now, It's supposed like, I mean, I don't love it, but hey, to each their own. To each their own. I'll have to go back and watch this post-fight interview. What? He's talking about fighting transgenders? What? He's trying to be Colby. Okay, that makes sense. What? What's he doing? What a weirdo. What? He said that? What a weirdo. American Budai. I guess he is. Yeah, he's trying to be like Colby. All right. So I don't have any more tracked action for tonight, but I'm going to look to be adding something. I just had a parlay with the Jimenez quasi under 2.5 parlayed with the Hokic under 1.5 at -125 for 1.25 units. So that was my tracked action for tonight. But I might look to cook something else up. So I like Lewis Lee Scott here. Money is coming in on Sakumar, but Scott, he missed weight by it was like 2.5 pounds. He missed weight by a decent amount, and then he continued to cut weight, and then he still ended up missing weight by like a half pound. But I don't see it with Sakumar. I know what they're trying to build up, these Indian guys, and because it's a big demographic, and they want a guy that they can market, and I get it. It's just I just don't see it with Sakumar. He's flopping to his back. He's pulling guard. He's not throwing anything on the feet. There's no volume. It's like if I'm imagining a Sai Kumar win, it's maybe like catching something off of his back, which I don't think is too likely. He does have like some power when he lands. Like I've seen him land a knee that knocks some dude out. But I just think all the minute winning is going to be on the Scott side. So I think Scott is a solid parlay piece. How does he win? It could be any method. It could be knockout. It could be by decision. But I like Scott as a potential money line. So I might put together maybe a parlay with Scott and maybe Delano. If I can get Delano at a reasonable line. The Delano money line is getting kind of blown out at this point. What else do I like? I like Scott and the over 1.5 same game parlay. That was at -120. I don't think that's horrible. So the under 1.5 just took big steam, guys. The over 1.5 just took big steam. When I did my betting breakdown video today, the over 1.5 was -200. So somebody just put in a massive bet on the over 1.5. So if you can still get that over 1.5 around -200, that could be a good look. That over 1.5. But yeah, that over 1.5 and Scott moneyline same game parlay at -125. I don't think is a bad look. -120, -130. That's not bad. Is it, Ted? Okay, so the Scott money line over 1.5 same game parlay is -110. I think that's a good look. And then, like I said, the Scott money line, if you're looking for a parlay, I don't mind that. I mean, I just don't see Sakumar winning this fight. And if you're looking for a solid parlay piece as well, the over 1.5. So I'm liking over 1.5, and I'm liking Scott here, guys. Maybe he's able to get a late finish. But maybe Sakumar could be so bad that Scott does finish eventually. Let's see if I can cook up a parlay. Oh, God. Scott and Delano comes out to -204. God help us. What is with the odds this week? Jeez. Delano -800 now. What is going on? This week is so chalky. Yikes. All right, what are you guys liking for this fight? All right, I got you. Forrest, I promised you, and since we hit the first two bets of the card, I'll sing a little something. Wow, baby girl, baby mama. What's your name? What's your number? Oh, girl. There you go, Forrest. All right. And by the way, if you guys could hit the like button, that would be freaking awesome. If you guys are watching on X, do me a favor. Retweet the stream for me. That'd be cool as well. If you guys are watching on X or Twitter, retweet the stream. I'm going to retweet that right now. And yeah, let's get those likes up. Last week, we did crappy on the likes. I mean, last week we did horrible on the likes, guys. I don't think we hit 100 likes last time. Quite frankly, that's kind of disgusting. That's kind of disgusting. And we're at 53. So we got some work to do. We got some work to do with the likes. We definitely got some work to do. -110 for that. Scott in the over 1.5. I dig it. I like Scott in the over 1.5, but this dude could be so bad that maybe Scott does finish him. All right, Scott in the over 1.5 is probably my favorite look here. All right, let's get it. And then I tried to look to parlay Scott with something, but you can't you can't parlay him with minus 800 Delano. So at least I'm not. But yeah, I like Scott here. Inside the distance. What is Scott inside the distance? Plus 110. And I also don't hate that because these guys are going to get after it. What is Scott KO? Scott KO could be interesting as well. Plus 190. It's not terrible. I think he can win however he wants, man. I'd be surprised if he lost this fight, but we'll see. You bet the fight goes the distance. You guys like this thing? I like it. By finish, round 2 finish. Yeah, maybe round 2, round 3 could be interesting as well. I'm going to put up a poll. See who you guys got in this one. And haven't really had an opportunity to get a live bet in. They've been all over it. I was looking at maybe live betting Hokit, but he was like minus 800 after the first round. Scott or Sai Kumar. And I like the pacing tonight as well. The pacing's a little bit too good. Like I want to chill. I want to chill and relax for a second. Yeah, I don't mind 2-3, guys. I don't mind 2-3. If you want to sprinkle the 2-3 on Scott, I might sprinkle a little bit on those too. 2-3 for Scott could be interesting. Could be worth a little sprinkle, guys. And those aren't bad. 500 and 700, that's not bad. KO 2-3. All right. I like it. Better not finish him in round 1. I'll be pissed. All right, Scott 2-3. Scott 2-3 and Scott over 1.5. Worth a little sprinkle. Little sprinkle. Why not? We're having fun. We're having fun. All right, guys. Let's get this set up here. All right. We're about to get started. Scott ITD. That's disgusting. That's gross. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink before we get started. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Fight. Here we go. We got Sai Kumar pressing forward a little bit. Scott flipping out a kick. Sai Kumar pressuring. And like I said, I didn't see a ton of volume on the tape from Sai Kumar, but maybe, he's on the Contender Series. Maybe see a little bit more, right? But Sai Kumar pressing forward a little bit. Missed with the leg kick. And also keep in mind, Scott did miss weight. So we'll see how that affects him in this fight. But Sai Kumar's coming forward with some good pressure thus far. Sai Kumar blocked kick. Not much volume from anybody thus far. We're about 45 seconds in. Sai Kumar is trying to throw some kicks. He's not. Okay, Sai Kumar clinches up with Lee. With Scott. Clinches up with Scott right now. Scott's looking to dig those underhooks, looking to break away. He digs one underhook. So Sai Kumar rolls for a leg. Let's see. And this was the one thing I was kind of worried about was Sai Kumar rolling for legs. He trains with Ryan Hall. He's looking for a leg here. Scott's got to be very careful. This is what Sai Kumar does train on the daily. He's looking. Is that a heel hook? Calf slicer? And yeah, Scott's in some trouble right now, but he gets out, almost gets out of it, and he needs to roll out of it. Scott's got to break away. He's got to get up. He's got to say, get up. Get up. Okay, he's went back down with him. See, Scott's an idiot. He had the ability to break away, but goes back down with him. Sai Kumar's looking to try to get to his back here. Okay, Scott's back up. He needs to let him go, dude. Break away. Get to space. Don't grapple with this guy. What are you doing, Lee Scott? Not only did he miss weight, but he's kind of an idiot. All right, Scott is holding him against the cage right now, and Scott's taking him down. I don't love that. I don't love that. I don't love that. Sycamar's landing elbows from bottom. Sycamar's a tricky grappler. That's what he likes to do. He likes to flop and play on his back. He likes to play footsies down there. And Scott is engaging in that game plan. Scott's landing some good ground and pound, but finally gets back up. Okay, Scott's back up. 2 minutes and 30 seconds ago, just about. A little bit less. Teep kick for Scott. Scott's pressing forward. And, I mean, it's a good start for Scott, you know, getting out of those positions, but spinning kick to the body for Scott. Scott's looking pretty good here, guys. Right hand just misses for Scott. Looks for a combination, misses. Scott's pressing forward, though. Sycamar's doing a lot of backing up. And this is what I noticed. Sycamar does a lot of backing up. A lot of backing up, not a lot of volume. Good shot there from Scott. Little kick to the body with the punch shortly behind. Scott's being active with the kicks here. Scott coming forward still. Another spinning kick to the body for Scott. Looked for another kick to the body, just misses. Scott's coming forward. We have a case where one guy's doing something and one guy's not. Scott is doing something. Right hand for Scott. Leg kick misses for Sycamar, and then a side kick misses for Sycamar. Sycamar hasn't landed a strike in probably since the first minute of the fight. Ooh, big shot. Big right hand from Scott. Sycamar more backing up. About a minute 15 to go, minute 10. Scott still pressing forward. And Sycamar just looked uncomfortable on the feet. You know, he doesn't want to be here. Another spinning, oh gosh, spinning back kick for Scott. Gets his back just about taken. Sycamar has him in the clinch here against the cage, looking to take his back. Looks to get one hook in here. Scott's going to be very careful. He cannot let Sycamar get that other hook in, and he's doing a really good job controlling the hand there. Doing a really good job controlling the arm of Sycamar. But Sycamar gets both hooks in. Sycamar has both hooks in against the cage. This is where Sycamar wants to be. About 30 seconds left. Sycamar is on the back, both hooks in. Scott doing a really good job pushing himself against the cage, not giving Sycamar a lot of space to operate. He's got to be very careful here. He's got to be very careful for about 25 more seconds, but he's doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing here. He's fighting the arm, and he's pushing himself against the cage, again, giving no room to Sycamar. But he's got to stop with that stupid spinning shit. You don't do that spinning shit against a grappler. You just don't do it. So the rounds are going to end. Scott is up 1-0, but I'm not loving the fight IQ of Lee Scott. I'm not liking the fight IQ of this guy. Sycamar looks awful on the feet. He looks terrible on the feet. And you're grappling with him. You're throwing spinning attacks. I don't think Sycamar landed a strike. So Scott's up 1-0. And I don't know, he's taking him down. He's going to the mat with them. I mean, Sycamar, he clearly sees it, right? Sycamar has one path, and that's the grappling. So I don't know, guys. I don't like the fight IQ thus far, but hey, he's winning. Scott's winning. But he needs to get his head out of his ass. He landed a nice head kick, too. Yeah, nice head kick for Scott. A little bit of a scary situation when they were playing footsies down there. I mean, this guy Sycamar trains with Ryan Hall and Corey Sandhagen and those guys on the daily. You know, this guy can play footsies. This guy can play footsies. Don't play footsies with him. All right, round 2 begins. Let's go. Let's go, Scott. Get your head out of your ass. Fight smart. Sycamar with the left hand that lands. That's the first shot that Sycamar has landed, in my opinion. I'm not a statistician, though. Okay, good pressure from Scott here. Would like to see no more spinning attacks. You don't want to give up. Okay, Sycamar clinches him up, looking for the takedown. Sycamar looking to get him down here. Good balance by Lee. Really good balance there. Sycamar is starting to roll for a leg again. Sycamar rolls for a leg, and Lee Scott needs to get back up. He's kind of holding on to the cage there, Scott. You're not really allowed to do that. Pull yourself up at the top of the cage. I mean, you wouldn't. Yeah, Herb needs saying something about it. And then, yeah, Sycamar's looking for that leg, looking to drag him down here. Looking to potentially drag him down and maybe take his back, but Scott does look wise to it. Scott needs to break away, and they're now on the mat. Scott needs to get up, he's doing a great job kicking the leg there. Good, good, good. And Scott is on his back. That is not good. What are you doing? What are you doing, Lee Scott? Sycamore Scott gets back up, but Sycamore goes for the neck here. Scott gets out of it. Scott just needs to break away. No more messing around with this guy on the mat. Scott has him against the cage. You got to break away, dude. You got to imagine. You got to break away. You got to break away, buddy. Good shots here in the clinch for Scott. How about some elbows, Scott? I mean, if you're going to be here, a good knee to the body for Scott in the clinch. Another great knee to the body. Another good knee to the body. I mean, the clinch battle. Scott is winning the clinch battle right here. Now he's kneeing him in the ass. I don't know how effective that is, but looking for a knee to the head, just missed. Scott's pushing him against the cage. This over 1.5 looks like it's about to hit, guys. Scott doing some really good work in the clinch. Another great body for Lee Scott. Another really good body shot. Good knee to the body and an elbow up top. Lee Scott, this is where Lee Scott's probably looked the best so far, is in the clinch. And a nice elbow, nasty elbow, and an uppercut for Lee Scott. Sycamore does not look comfortable, and they are at range now. Now, Scott needs to fight smart here. He's up around already. Good body kick for Scott, and another spinning attack. Scott's coming forward, looking to try to cash a round 2 prop. Good pressure here from Scott. Sycamore just looks uncomfortable on the feet. Scott catches a leg here, lets him go, which is smart, and Scott's on the pressure. Lee Scott is on the pressure here. About 2 minutes to go in the second round. Head kick and a body kick for Scott. Scott's looking great on the feet and a leg kick. Scott's looking incredible here on the feet. Sycamore has nothing for him. A good combination to the head and ended with a kick and another spinning body kick for Scott there. Scott's feeling himself. He's looking good. He's having fun in there. Sycamore is not looking so hot. Oh, good left hand for Scott. Good left hand for Scott. Good combination. Good leg kick from Scott as well. Sycamore kind of blitzed in and just missed by a mile. I would like to see more body work from Scott. And nasty leg kicks back-to-back for Scott, 2 in a row. And a good combination for Scott. Ended it with a leg. He's ending his combinations with the leg kick, which is beautiful. It's beautiful. And Scott's still on the pressure here. Scott is still on the pressure, looking good. And Sycamore's missing by. Sycamore goes for a leg again. Scott needs to get up. If you get heel hooked by this guy, another tricky ground exchange here between the two. But Scott, he's wise to it at this point, right? But you would like to see him get the heck up. Or punish him, man. If he's gonna go for a leg, just land some GMP, dude. And that's what he's starting to do. He's starting to land some good GMP. It's just like Ryan Hall. Like, people have figured it out. Sycamore looks a little bit uncomfortable here. Eating some shots from bottom. About 19 seconds left. 15 seconds left. Sycamore is looking to potentially get to the back here, but he's not gonna get it. Oh gosh. Yeah, round's over, guys. Round is coming to an end. There we go. Scott's up 2-0. Scott is up 2-0. I don't know what people are seeing in Sycamore. I don't get it. So far, the Scott and the over 1.5 same game parlay is looking phenomenal because he's up 2 rounds. Let's see where the live line's at. So that was great. Scott's minus 1450. Those 2-3 props, I don't know. He's trying for it. But yeah, Scott's looking good, man. I like Scott a lot today. But we got to remember, he missed weight, Scott. If he's going to get a contract, he needs to go out there and get a finish. He's not going to get a contract if he goes out there and wins a decision. He needs to get a finish, Scott. You missed weight. Go finish this guy, man. Finish this guy. Or you're not getting signed, buddy. Or you're not getting signed. Unless you get a finish here. Here we go, guys. Round 3. Our first round 3 of the card. Scott needs a finish, in my opinion, if he wants a contract. Does he look good? Sure. But I think it's more so Sycamore just looks really bad on the stand, on the feet, to be honest. But yeah, Scott's looking fine. I mean, but you got to get a finish. You missed weight. Scott is doing the same thing, pressing forward. Sycamore landed his first punch of the fight. Good body kick from Scott. Good left hand from Scott. And Scott's on that pressure. He's pressuring. Looked like a flying knee to the body. Said it hit the cup. Pause in action. Pause in action. The flying knee may have hit his cup. We'll see a replay. Yeah, oh yeah, he got him. He got him. Got him in the balls. Yeah, he did. Right in the balls. Yeah. Let me pause this clog. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, God. Official timeout, guys. He's going to milk this. He's going to rest. Yeah. I mean, what can you do? Who's winning? It's Scott's up 2-0, and it's not really debatable, to be honest. All right, they're about to fight, it looks like. Or at least I hope. Yeah, I mean, unless Scott gets a finish here late, I don't see a contract, to be honest. Unless Scott finishes this guy. All right, Sycamore is ready to go. Let's see how much time we have left on the clock here. 4:15, okay. Scott with the big left hand. Let me... About 4 minutes. Scott's pressing forward. Good left or a right body kick for Scott. There we go. Body work from Scott. Nasty knee to the body for Scott. That looked like it hurt. Nasty step in knee to the body and a right leg and another right leg kick for Scott. Oh, big shot, big kick to the body again for Scott. Those kicks to the body are nice. No, and then he does a stupid... I hate when people do that. He did a spinning attack. When Sycamore was 1 foot away, gets his back taken. Sycamore's on the back. I mean, is this Lee guy stupid? Is this guy stupid? I hate when fighters do that. Spinning attacks when your opponent is 2 feet in front of you. What are you doing, Lee Scott? All right. They're clinching up. Scott reverse position. Scott with a nasty knee to the body. And keep doing those knees to the body, man. Sycamore does not like and a nasty body kick for Scott and a head kick. Nice shot lands from Scott and a right hand and a left and a body kick and a leg kick. Scott's looking good. He's feeling himself. And a nice teep to the body for Scott. Keep attacking the body and a left to the body and a right hand. Sycamore's hurt. Sycamore's hurt. He's running away. He's running away. Falls down. Fight's over. Round 3. Round 3. Plus 700. Wow. Wow. That was perfect. That was perfect. That was amazing. Wow. Scott in the over 1.5. Scott round 3 plus 700. Wow. Give him a contract. Give him a contract. Give him a contract. That body work was disgusting. That body work was nasty. Hurt him to the body. We need more of that. We need more guys doing some body work. Plus 850. I got plus 700. Plus 850. Heck yeah. 3 fights. 3 finishes. That's how you do it. The combinations from Scott. I didn't love the fight IQ at times. But you have a guy, I mean, he's just so much better than this Sycamore guy. He's so much better than him. Round 3 cashes, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Hurt him to the body. Sycamore started running. He said no more. He said no more. Dana says wow, which confirms he's getting a con. And that's what I said. I mean, you got to get the finish, right? You got to get a finish if you want the contract tonight. And he did. Yeah, he looked very bad, man. He looked really bad. Sycamore looked really bad. Cooked him. Another finish. Yeah, the body, the leg work. It was phenomenal. He would end combinations with a leg kick. That's just stuff you love to see, guys. He gets a contract, yes. I think we're probably all in agreement that he gets a contract. If he didn't get the finish, I'd say no contract. But since he got the finish, I'd say you get him a contract there. Great cash there, plus 100. Round 3, yeah, we got it. Shout out to whoever called out those 2-3 props. Great looks. Great looks. Yeah, that's I hate when guys do it. Like, it never ends. Like, even Valentina versus Grasso. Valentina did that exact same thing. Round 4 against Grasso, got choked out shortly after. Yeah, nasty combo. I like this car. I like it too, man. I like it too. Yeah, Scott won. Round 3 KO. Round 3 KO. Thanks for doing this tonight. I got you. No way people bet on Sycamore. Did they? I don't know, dude. I don't know. He'll get a contract. I think he's good. I think he's good too. I think he's pretty good too. But yeah, I was looking at this fight. I was like, why isn't Scott like minus 1,000, man? I mean, and there were some like sketchy moments here and there, but mostly because Scott was just doing some spinning shit for no reason. But yeah, I really like Scott tonight. I really like Scott tonight. Need Rouston here for a plus 5 unit night. Jeez, Fluffy. Jeez. Just the pick for the next fight. We'll get there. We'll get there, guys. All right, let me end this poll. 69% of you guys had Scott. There you go. Or 71% of you guys had Scott. All right, I got to check the likes real quick. We got to get to 100 likes. We got to get to 100 likes. 74 likes. We need 26 more. Let's do 100 likes, guys. Let's get to 100 likes. Why not? All right, and then I'm going to do a poll for the next fight. So the next fight is the closest line fight on the card. We have Brandon Holmes versus Cam Ralston. Let me refresh these odds here. And by the way, Delano has approached minus 950. Delano has approached minus 950. So let's see here. Who you guys got? Delano or Holmes or Ralston? Holmes or Ralston. So for me, I'm way behind this week. I went to Chicago and it's just a hectic weekend, the traveling. I got into the research later than usual. Like typically I'm doing my research for Contender Series on Saturday or Sunday. This week it was late Sunday night, Monday. So by the time I did get into this Ralston fight, Ralston was around plus 115, plus 120. He was around plus 160. I would have probably played him at plus 160. Even at plus 115, I do think Ralston's a live dog. I think if there's going to be a dog come through tonight, it's going to be Ralston. That's what I'm thinking here. I think Exposito's completely screwed. next fight. So yeah, if you're looking for an underdog, I think Ralston has to be that guy for tonight. If an underdog is going to hit, it's going to be him. I was looking at the Ralston plus 3.5. Somebody pointed that out in my Discord. It was minus 150, which means he just has to win one round on all 3 judges' scorecards and not get finished. I kind of like that. You know, Ralston, city kickboxing guy, very technical guy, good leg kicks, good volume. But yeah, Brandon Holmes definitely has the power advantage, but Brandon Holmes is also, you know, very hittable, chin up in the air, has decent durability, but has been hurt a couple times. And I've never seen Holmes attempt a takedown, which I think is kind of key in this matchup, because you look at Cam Ralston, when Cam Ralston's losing, it's because guys are trying to take him down, like Jacob Malkoon, like Torres Finney, and that's not going to be Brandon Holmes here. So I kind of think if Holmes is winning this fight, he's going to have to either, you know, hurt Ralston and potentially knock him out, or I think if this fight goes to decision, it's going to be very close. You know, the volume of Ralston, the kicks of Ralston, or the bigger shots of Holmes. So I kind of think this could be like a split decision type fight. We've had 3 finishes in a row. I would not be shocked if this was the one fight on the card that maybe went the distance. But for me, it's Ralston. For me, it's Ralston. But I would have much rather liked the plus 160 on him. So a lot of monies came in on Ralston, guys. So if you got in on him early, I think you obviously did your job. But at plus 115, it's not as juicy. But I would have to lean to the Ralston side. City kickboxing guy, technical guy, and he's a good grappler. He's a brown belt. He got a calf slicer a couple fights ago. Got a rear naked choke a couple fights ago. He's a city kickboxing guy that can actually wrestle and grapple, and I think he'll try to do that here in this matchup. So, yeah, I'm leaning Ralston here. Let me know what you guys are liking in this fight. I don't have anything on it yet. Might just sit back and enjoy. I don't know. We'll see what you guys have. Maybe you guys can talk me into something. I'm going Ralston as far as the pick, and I would like to get this pick right because it'd be cool going 5-0 tonight. So I'm rooting Ralston, but I do think it's going to be a very competitive fight. Oh, he has a lot of subs, dude, and he goes for him. But I don't know if he's subbing people at this level is the... I don't know. The sub prop's only plus 400. I don't know if I love that. But yeah, Ralston can win by any method. Could potentially win by knockout. He could win by sub. You know, he goes for him and could win by decision. Let's go, boys. Get those likes up. Agreed. Body work was nasty. Agreed. Lately, yes. And yeah, he has a lot of subs, dude. Money coming in on Holmes. Let me refresh this. Minus 150. Ralston plus 130. Okay. Ralston over 1.5. I also don't hate a potential over. if this fight was any other night than tonight, because after week 1, I feel like a lot of these guys are really going after it. I don't know if I'd bet any over tonight. Is my problem. I feel like a Ralston would be the obvious pick here. I'm picking him. All right, let's see. And by the way, guys, if anybody wants to support me more, just check out dfsbythenumbers.com. I'm doing a ton of content for Dana White's Contender Series. Was doing it all this morning, this afternoon. My fighter notes, where I take notes on all the fighters, and then I kind of format them into an easy-to-read format. I do my fight write-ups. I write up the fights. I put them into the Discord. My best bet article, where I break down the entire fight. I get my pick, my confidence rating, and the best bet for each and every fight. And then the betting breakdown video as well for Contender Series. So if you guys want to support me more, that is the best way to do it. Hop in the Discord. The Discord has really started to pop this last couple months, and looking to keep the Discord, continuing to grow and keep popping there. So yeah, come join the Discord. And yeah, appreciate all the support, guys. And appreciate everybody here tonight. It's been a great crowd. People seem to like these fight companions, and I like doing them. So I'll keep doing them for you guys. All right, Cam Ralston, Brandon Holmes. There we go. Oh, I don't think he's bad, dude. I mean, his takedown defense is bad. I said section 107. Section 107. Ralston has the cooler topology. I'd have to disagree. I don't like his Tapology pick, to be honest. Yeah, Holmes does have good takedown defense. I've never seen Holmes take it down. His takedown defense is good. I'll give him that. Striking, he has more power for sure than Ralston. So we'll see, guys. It's a tough fight to call. Sorry, how do I join the Discord again? Stream lagged. Just go to dfsbythenumbers.com and I'll email you the link there. Sign up and I'll email you. I think I have a promo going as well with promo code DWCS. I think you get like 20% off, something like that. Yeah, check it out. Come join. 3-0 and 1 perfect so far. There you go. Me as well. All right. I might look to maybe live bet the fight, guys. I'm gonna stay off pre-flop because I kind of agree with what people are. I don't think Ralston's that great, but I do think he's a very live dog here. So we'll see. All right, what do you guys like in here? The poll's very close. This is the closest the poll's been tonight. 53% on Ralston, 46% on Holmes. So a lot of people split in the chat, and I can understand it. Real MMA fans and I like real MMA fans. Yeah, everybody's cool in the chat tonight. Even last week, everybody was cool, even though the fights weren't that great. Ralston by decision. I don't hate that. I also don't mind the Ralston plus 3.5 as well. That's minus 150. I like betting that plus 3.5 on underdogs. Because even if they lose, like and still win one round, that cashes. I like that. But we'll see. I'm not huge in either one of these guys, to be honest. Ralston or Holmes. I'm not big on either one of these guys. I think if Ralston does win this fight and make it to the UFC, I think he's in trouble in a lot of the matchups in the middleweight division. So we'll see. I think Ralston gets a finish. Ralston 2. I didn't even look at those Ralston 2-3 props. Yeah, that's kind of your typical DWCS. You'll see that a lot of Contender Series. Holmes by whatever he wants. Now that I see that rat tail skull it. No, he doesn't. Does he? No, he doesn't. He's bald. I need to see him turn around. Does he? No, he does. Huh. You can barely see it. You can barely see the little rat tail skullet. I'm going to refresh my stream so we can get it up to date, guys. That little rat tail skull. Now I am worried. About Ralston with that rat tail skullet. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. I'm staying off this one pre-flop, guys. I'm staying off pre-flop. But we're going to look at it from a live bet perspective, potentially. Keep an eye on that. All right. Blake Rice is the ref. Starting early. Holmes coming forward early, landed a couple nice shots. Kick to the body for Holmes. Ralston returns with a kick to the body. High kick for Ralston is blocked. A kick to the body for Holmes. Both guys going kick heavy early. Holmes looking to press forward. Another kick to the body for Holmes. Very high-paced fight thus far. Ralston, putting out some kicks here. City kickboxing style. But Holmes is on the pressure. Leg kick for Holmes, which I think could come into play here tonight. Another leg kick for Holmes, countered by Ralston. Nice little combination for Holmes there. Holmes still coming forward. Both guys in the center of the octagon. Both guys looking good so far. Very well-matched fight thus far. Very kick-heavy. Leg kick for Holmes. Right hand misses for Ralston. Big overhand right misses for Holmes. Inside leg kick for Ralston. Very nice inside leg kick for Ralston there. That was beautiful. Crazy pace thus far. So Holmes is kind of rushing in on these combinations kind of leaving openings when he's rushing in. We'll see if Ralston can counter. Ralston goes in for a takedown, looks for that single leg there, and he gets it. Ralston gets it. But Holmes is doing a good job pushing down the head, and it looks like Holmes might end up on top here. That was horrible from Ralston. Ralston gets some help, but Ralston's still doing a great job trying to get that leg. Has a hold of that leg there, and it looks like he's going to end up on top here. Yeah, Ralston did a great job controlling that leg, and that's what ended up getting Ralston back on top position. Ralston on top here, but Holmes looking to get back up using that cage, and he is up, and he's back up. Ralston is still on him. Ralston's in the clinch, and they're separating here. What happened? What happened? Kick to the balls. Little ball kick. Little ball kick. Little knee to the balls. I didn't even catch that. Great job by Blake Rice catching that. Yeah. Huh. And they're restarting right away. Ooh, good body kick from Ralston. And like I said, Holmes, when he's... Oh, good right hand from Ralston. And a left. Ralston's starting to pressure now. Ralston's starting to pressure now. They're exchanging. Ralston landed a nice right. Looked like it hurt him. Another right and a left. And he knocks him out. He knocks him down. Knocks him down. Hurts him bad. Drops him. Oh my gosh. Ralston's swarming. Ralston's swarming. A knee. A big knee and an elbow. An elbow. An elbow. Ralston's swarming him. Another big uppercut. How is he still up? How is Holmes still up? Oh, an elbow. Blake, stop the fight. Oh my gosh. Finally. He finally stops the fight. He finally stops the fight. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ralston, welcome to the UFC. Cam Ralston just beat his ass. He just whooped on his ass. He just beat him. Oh, he beat him from pillar to post. Oh, he just got piped on sight. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's go. 4-0 on the picks tonight. Let's go. I'm pissed I didn't get to a freaking Ralston bet, man, but jeez. I mean, Holmes just looked green in there. And I called it too. I said Holmes is rushing in recklessly. If Ralston can counter with something big, but Ralston started to pressure, landing a big shot. I thought the fight was over with the very first time he dropped him. I thought he wasn't getting up. I thought he got knocked out there. But he gets back up, and then Ralston starts letting off with knees to the head, to the body, and then a nasty elbow that hurts him once more and then puts him down again. And Blake Grice has no choice but to stop the fight. And then he lands another elbow and an uppercut and a left hand and a right hand. And then Blake Grice says, "That's enough." He said, "That's enough." He stops the fight. 4 fights, 4 finishes, 4 contracts. Cam Ralston, welcome to the UFC. Welcome to the UFC, Cam Ralston. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah, shout out to everybody that was on Ralston. Great underdog bet. Great underdog bet. That was beautiful. Cam Ralston, man. These guys are going after it. 4 finishes tonight. Well, you nailed it, Colin. You nailed it. Yeah, I don't think so either, but that was a great performance by Cam Ralston. So he's going to get that contract. So we'll see going forward. But that was a great performance by Cam Ralston. And yeah, the line kind of surprised me a little bit, especially earlier in the week. Like, Holmes was a pretty decent-sized favorite. And money did come in on Ralston, and that was very sharp. I wish I would have looked into this fight earlier. Because Ralston was like a plus 185 at one point. Yeah, he looked very green. Looked very green. Crazy finish. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna come out there with a Scarlet, you gotta be. You can't be getting that skull. I don't like the Scarlet. Hey, appreciate you, Jake. Appreciate you. Let's go. Let's go. 4 fights, 4. There you go, Fluffy. Heck yeah. Great call, dude. Great calls tonight. I'm telling you guys, Fluffy's sharp, dude. He's not allowed to bet, but he's sharp. I'm telling you guys. Fluffy nailed it last week, too. Just beat his ass, man. Just kicked his ass in there. That was savage. Get some help, Holmes. Elbow was clean. It was clean. He had 2 clean ones. Contract, no doubt about it. Figured Cam would win just off his experience and size. Yeah. And yeah, when I broke down this fight, it's like they're both 6'2" on paper. But yeah, I ended up watching the face-offs after I recorded my prediction video. And it's like Ralston was a lot bigger. Like, so Brandon Holmes, not only does he have that horrible rat tail in the back of his head, but he also lied about his height because Brandon Holmes is not 6'2". And that is a lie. Brady, have you looked into Road DOC? No. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I won't be able to either. I got to look into these Shanghai fights tonight. There we go. Yeah, I'm 4-0 as well. 4-0 on the picks. Pretty good. I know there's some big favorites, but also got a dog in there. I hit the dog last week as well with Radley De Silva. So picked both dogs both weeks, which is pretty cool. So yeah, last year had a great Dana White's Contender Series, and this year's starting out pretty good. And yeah, I have Delano as well next fight. Oh, well, RDR versus Fluffy just got finalized. I saw that. That's crazy. What are we thinking for next fight? Let's see here. All right. 88 likes. We need 12 more likes before these fights are over, or I'm not leaving. I'll stay on here all night. I'll be on here all night until we get at least 100 likes. At least 100 likes. All right. Back to business. All right. So I like Delano to win. But he's minus 800. He's minus 800. So what can you really do? And I do think Delano by decision could be sneaky, but I would not recommend taking any decision props for the rest of the night. There's no way. Like this fight probably does finish. I don't know. Let's see. Fight doesn't go minus 220. That is juice to the tits. Minus 235 for the fight doesn't go. I don't like that. So one thing I was looking at potentially parlaying that I wrote down earlier was the Delano KO decision double chance. And it was like minus 295, which again it's very chalky, but I like that a lot better than laying minus 800 on him. So I think that would be my favorite spot. And I know it's chalky, but there's really not much to work with here, guys, on this main event. Whenever these lines get overly juiced, the props become overly juiced, and it makes it hard. But yeah, that Delano KO decision, I think, is a good way to get the money line down. Geez, Delano inside the distance is minus 185. What's Delano by KO? That's not bad. Delano by KO is plus 125. Delano by decisions plus 300. I think if it was any night other than tonight, that decision prop is super live. I think it's Delano KO decision, guys. Maybe look at a round prop or something. What are you guys liking in this fight? KO plus 120. And yeah, I mean, at this rate, he's got to get a KO, right? I mean, with the way these fights are going, 4 finishes, he's probably going to try to get that KO. And this is going to be a hectic fight. If anybody is betting an over in this fight, It is going to be one hell of a sweat, I'll tell you that. Whether it hits or not, if you're betting it over in this fight, it's going to be a very, very, very bad sweat. So Daniel Cormier's power rankings, Jimenez round 1, I like it. Ralston round 2, Hokit round 3, and then Lee Scott round number 4 for Daniel Cormier's rankings. I'll take Jimenez round 1. Give me Hokit round 2. Why not? Ralston 3, and then Lee Scott's my number 4. But I think they all get contracts. So Derek, you're not a moron. You can look like either it looked like a genius or it could look like a bad bet. It's one of those. I don't hate the over, but it's just going to be a sweat is the problem. Fight to reach round 3 plus 100. Yeah, I mean, I think it could hit, but again, it's going to be a sweat. So I might not even try to force anything on this fight, but I would be shocked if Delano lost it. Delano KO decision around minus 300, I think, is probably the best look here. If you're looking for a safe look. Delano by knockout. If you're riding the Delano, if you're riding the violence wave tonight, Delano by knockouts plus money. If you're looking to get something down on this fight, it might be that. If you're looking to clench your ass, taking over. But what are those 2-3 props? I might sprinkle though, just for fun. I mean, we're having a good time. We're killing it tonight. Maybe we do sprinkle a 2-3 for fun. Oh my gosh. Round 2 is 450. Round 3 is 800. Delano in the over 1.5 plus 300. Fluffy. If Fluffy's passing, he's probably got the right idea. Delano KO2. Either fighter by KO plus 115. I don't think Exposito's KO. I mean, I guess you could, right? I mean, might as well play the fight ends by KO because Delano by KO is plus 115 as well, right? So why not? Delano KO2. Yeah, I think a 2-3 could be interesting. Even like I wonder what the Delano over 1.5 same game parlay is. That could be interesting as well. I kind of think if Exposito's winning, it will be a sub. But it's going to be tough. It'd be a big upset. It'd be a very big upset. I don't have specific methods for Dana White's contenders on Hard Rock, so I have to go broad props. Yeah, Hard Rock hasn't been doing great with DWCS this year. Delano by head kick. So the Delano in the over 1.5 same game parlay is minus 115. That's not bad. This is going to be a hectic. I mean, I see why they made this the main event. This is going to be a hectic paced fight. All right, let me do a poll and see what you guys got for this one. So far, everybody on the poll has been right. The majority has gotten right. You guys got Delano or Exposito. Let's see who you guys got. Wait, oh God. Ralston versus Jose Medina. Give me Ralston minus 300 there. And what's up? We got Sean Bitter, another. He does a great work for Dana White's Contender Series. Ton of knowledge on a lot of these regional scene guys. So go check out Sean Bitter's work on X. But yeah, minus 300 Ralston, I suppose, would be a hilarious fight. Delano KO plus 120. We got Derek Blaylock with the $4.99. Appreciate you, Derek, saying making this money every week. You're the man, Brady. Appreciate you, Derek. Thank you for the dono, and thank you for hanging out on a Tuesday. Appreciate you a ton, my guy. Taking a shot on 2-3 KO prop. Yeah, it could be worth a little sprinkle. You talk Fluffy DeRitter, yeah, a little bit. I think it's a fascinating matchup, right? Because you have the pace and the pressure and the cardio of Fluffy, and then you have the big knees to the body of DeRitter, right? So I could see, a DeRitter knee to the body early, but if that does not take place, he's going to get completely drowned and served later in the fight. So that fight's fascinating. I wonder what they're going to line that one at. I'm assuming Fluffy will be the favorite, but De Ritter will be live for like an early body shot. Specifically those knees. Those knees are ridiculous. The knee that hurt Bo Nickel, the knee that hurt Robert Whitaker, and he's just so big as well. So that's a fascinating fight, De Ritter or Fluffy. That's probably one of my favorite fights of the year. You know, that is my favorite fight of the year, because prior to that, my favorite fight of the year was Hamzat and Dricus, and it sucked. So that's my new fight, my new favorite fight of the year. Fluffy RDR, my new fight of the year. Yeah, RDR with that body work, the knee to the body. He throws it up there like an uppercut. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. So I don't know, man. Quasi's parents, I mean, they were there and watching. It had to suck for them. But yeah, I mean, we just saw that Quasi just wasn't ready for this level. It was a big step in competition. When is Vancouver? I'm not sure. When did they say it was? I don't know. Come to Vancouver, maybe that'd be cool. I've never been to Canada. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be very fun. I'm not planning on going into any other cards the rest of the year, but maybe something will open up. Typically, I like to go to a card like in December. I like to go to those December cards, get one more card in there by the end of the year. I went to Tampa last December. Been to some other cards late in the year, so we'll see if anything comes out. October 18th, okay. All right, let's get this set up. Main event. Delano Exposito. Let's see here. Yeah, I just hate these odds, dude. I mean, minus 800s. It's wide, but this Delano guy's pretty good. Yanni took Delano by decision. Okay, yeah. So Delano by knockout is probably what's going to happen here. And to be fair, I think it could be decision. I actually think the decision's live, but these guys are probably not going to fight as if they want to go to decision. Is my problem. That's why I can't quite get to that decision prop, because they're going to be ultimately swinging dicks. 4 fights have finished prior. They're going to be looking for the finish. Ralston would serve McConaughey. He would serve him. Ralston would destroy McConaughey. All right. Gonna refresh my stream here. Get a nice up to date for you guys. All right. Let's see if we can go 5-0 on picks. That'd be cool. Herb Dean reffing the fight. Here we go. Fight has started. Delano in the blue. Exposito in the red. Ooh, good right hand by Exposito. Really good right hand. Exposito. And a nice little uppercut there from Exposito. Fast-paced fight here to start. A little left hand there from Delano. Exposito being a little reckless. So Delano goes in for a takedown, which, you know, why not? Why not? Back at range here. Back at range. Looked like an eye poke there just about. So far, you know, pretty well matched. Oh, good body work from Delano to the body, to the head. Great combination from Delano. Best exchange of the fight thus far for Delano. And Exposito. Oh, a big left hand from Delano. That was nasty. That was nasty. And a body kick for Delano as well. Yeah, it was body. It was body. Body kick. When Delano lets off with those combinations, it is beautiful. Good right hand from Delano. Exposito coming forward, though. Kind of like a wild style for Exposito, just kind of winging big shot. Good jab by Delano. Nasty jab. Nasty jab by Delano. Good body kick as well from Delano. Yeah, Delano took a second to get going, but he seems to be going now, guys. Oh, another nasty. Oh, a nasty 1-2 from Delano. And a knee to the body. Exposito coming forward. Reckless. A nasty knee to the body from Delano. Exposito is running into those knees. Running straight into the knees of Delano. He's fighting really reckless right now. Okay, Exposito goes in for a takedown. Goes in for a single leg. He gets it. But Delano's doing a good job here. No. It looks like Exposito's... Oh, he's going for the Kimura. Oh, my gosh. And it looks like they're going to get back up here. Exposito lands or Delano lands a nice knee and an uppercut. Back at range here. Hectic pace to start the fight. Hectic pace here. Somebody said he put a finger up his ass. I didn't even see that. I didn't catch that part. Ooh, head kick. Looks like it partially lands for Exposito. Knee to the body from Delano and an elbow, and a nasty elbow. That looked like it potentially hurt Exposito. He did not like that at all. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it if somebody elbowed me in the face. Disgusting elbow for Delano and a nasty shot to the body. The body work. We've seen it paying off all night. We might see it pay off here. Nice little shot from Delano. Delano's pressing forward now. That body work is going to most definitely add up. And a kick to the body. A nice little right hand. Another kick to the body for Delano. Delano is feeling himself. Delano is now looking like a minus 800 favorite right now, coming forward. Another nice left hand from Delano, pressing forward. Needs more knees to the body. A couple more of those knees to the body. He will be getting that knockout. A couple more knees to the body there. Pressing forward is Delano. Exposito looks uncomfortable. He looks beat up. Little bloody. He didn't like that elbow. Delano's coming forward here. Just more knees. I mean, a couple more of those knees, man. Good body shot from Delano, but Exposito counters there. Another nasty body shot into the head for Delano. Delano really attacking that body. Great jab. The jab is beautiful. Another kick to the body. Head kick just misses. Delano is feeling himself here. That 2-3 might be live if Exposito can survive here. Another nasty body to the head for Delano. Another kick to the body. This might be over very shortly here. I mean, Delano's coming forward, landing whatever he wants. Anytime he throws, he's landing. Delano is having a ton of success. Exposito tries to get in on a takedown. Delano is wise to it. Exposito looking for a guillotine here. Looking to wrap up the neck is Exposito. He's on the neck. He's not going to get it, but he might end up on top. Exposito ends up on top to finish the round. He looked for that guillotine. He went for it. Couldn't quite get it. And Delano is up, and he's up big. He's up, and he is up big. And the Delano 2-3 KOs could be live here, guys. I thought he might have got in almost late round one. Late round one, it looked like he was about to get served. Right? So yeah, I think Delano KO 2-3 is certainly in play. Delano looked incredible. Delano was minus 2,800. So we'll see. I do think Delano probably does get a late stoppage here. I think the 2-3 is very much in play. He just every time he throws, he's landing. Every time he throws, he's landing and hurting him. And it was that elbow mid first round. I think really just changed the fight. You see it right there, that elbow. Really, he did not like that. And I wouldn't either. I would not want to get elbowed in the face. But yeah, anytime Delano throws, it lands. Whether it's body, whether it's head, Exposito is beat up, and he is beat up badly. Face is all busted up. Looks discouraged. Looks upset. Looks sad. He looks sad. Looks like a sad puppy. And I would too if I was getting my ass whooped by Delano like this. Round 2 begins. Delano is on the pressure. And Delano needs a finish. I mean, 4 finishes tonight. You need one, buddy. Exposito, these guys are exchanging in the middle. Exposito says, I'm not backing down, bitch. Exposito's not out of it quite yet. But yeah, they're getting after it there. Exposito is not backing down, but he got beat up bad. Good right hand from Delano. Delano coming forward. More body work. Couple more body shots, guys. This guy might go down. Great jab from Delano. The jab is beautiful. Each time he throws it, he lands it. Exposito goes in for a takedown. Delano wise to it, stuffs it, lands a knee in the process. Back at range. Delano with a nice little jumping kick to the body. That was nice. That was sweet. Delano steady on the pressure. Another nasty body kick. Those body kicks are disgusting. The knees to the body are disgusting. The jab is disgusting. This Delano guy's good. He's good. He's coming forward here now. He's feeling himself. Exposito's beat up. He's wounded. And all he needs to do is just keep putting on him, keep breaking him down, keep milking it, milk him. Keep jabbing him up. Keep landing that body work. I'm telling you, that body work. I love when guys just work the body. Just takes a lot out of your opponent. Exposito's still coming forward, though, but Delano lands a nice jab. And another. Jeez. It's disgusting, guys. And a nice little cheeky right hand to the on the left to the body, and a nice jab for Delano. Delano just feeling himself. Oh my gosh! And he's beating his ass now. A shot to the body for Delano, just landing like three shots to the face, man. And a nice counter from Delano. Nice little right hand counter and a left for Delano. And Exposito looks like really fucked up, to be honest. I mean, nasty body shot for Delano. I think it's only a matter of time before. I mean, this Exposito guy, you can only be so tough. He's eating a lot of damage. Nice little jab again, once more from Delano. I think if he can just start putting him on a little bit, a nice little right hand. I mean, his face is beat. His face is battered. Another jab from Delano. That jab has had to have landed at least 30 times now tonight. That jab is landing at will. Just head kick misses for Exposito, and a nice straight left for Delano, and a kick to the body for Delano, and just chucks him off like he's nothing, like it's nothing. Just shucks him off, and a nasty little right to the body for Delano, and a head kick, and he's pressing forward. Exposito's up against the cage here, backed up to the cage. Delano's looking to put it on him. Nice right for Delano, and another jab for Delano, and another jab for Delano. And he's looking good. He's looking good. Exposito ain't looking too hot, man. He ain't looking too hot. He ain't looking hot, man. Nice right hand from Delano. Oh, geez. And another. Delano pressing forward. Little nasty knee to the body there from Delano, and a left hand and a right. Dude, he's flowing in there. Exposito's coming forward, just eating punches like flapjacks. Another right hand from Delano. I mean, Exposito's face is busted up. It's gushing blood. Blood is gushing out of the face of Exposito. Exposito shoots in for a takedown, stuffed easy, but he's still on him. He has the underhooks here, but he gets turned easy, and Delano is probably going to look to break away, but lands an elbow in the process. Lands another elbow in the process. Lands another elbow. Great elbows there from Delano. I mean, Exposito is just very tough. He's getting beat up, and he's getting beat up bad. This fight isn't remotely competitive. Delano coming forward. I mean, just another couple big shots, and this fight might be over in the near future, but we'll see. I mean, Delano's landed 85 significant strikes, and a lot of those strikes are either to the head or to the body, and he's working them right now. Delano's absolutely working him. He's looking every bit of minus 800. Oh, nasty right hand for Delano. And a nice counter from Delano. And like I said, this Exposito's walking in to everything here. Just walk, and a nasty knee to the body for Delano, and a spinning kick to end the round. Misses, and a head kick grazes off the face of Exposito. Jeez. My gosh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, I thought he was going to get it late round one. Thought he was going to get it late round one. I mean, the Delano decision prop at plus 300. I mean, it's looking decent, but I mean, the finish is kind of right there. You got to think, right? What a sweat. I got round 3 decision. Yeah, I was looking at the decision prop at plus 300. I didn't get to it because it is a butt clencher, man. But Exposito is showing toughness. And Exposito has been knocked out before, right? He's been knocked out before, Exposito. So it's not like he's unfinishable. So we'll see. I don't know, dude. Like, he's eating everything. Here we go. Can Jose Delano get the 5th finish of the night? We'll see. Round 3. Here we go. Delano with another nasty jab snaps the head of Exposito back. Nice little kick to the body for Delano, just misses. Leg kick, right hand from Delano. Inside leg kick for Delano. These guys are standing and banging, and a nasty knee from Delano, but Exposito landed a nice left hand there. Exposito's coming forward, swinging his dick a little bit. Delano coming forward once more. Snaps that jab out there. Left hand for Delano. Exposito misses with the counter. And then another left hand for Delano. Just brutal. I mean, he's just beating him up, man. Delano's beating him up, dude. But, I mean, Delano needs a finish. I mean, he might still get a contract. It's a great performance, don't get me wrong, but you want to go out there and you want to get that finish. Good leg kick for Delano. Kick to the body. Exposito still coming forward recklessly with no regard for his own safety. Eating strikes with his face. He's a punching bag right now. Little jab from Delano. Another. Good right hand from Delano. And nasty body shots. Oh, and then a right hand. Probably the biggest strike of the fight for Delano. How did Exposito eat that? A massive right hand combination to the body, then up to the head. And Exposito ate it. How did he eat that right hand, ladies and gentlemen? Because I'm not quite sure. And a head kick for Delano. And then a body shot for Delano. I'm not sure how he ate that, quite frankly. Easily the biggest strike of the night. Or on this biggest strike of this fight, I should say. Jeez. I mean, Exposito just has had nothing. Ever since the first 2 minutes. He's had nothing. Good knee to the body for Delano. And Delano needs to press forward. Delano needs to let off. I mean, Exposito's shown nothing. He's shown nothing since those first 2 minutes. He's a punching bag right now. He hasn't really landed much. He's just not really much of a threat right now. Nice jab for Delano. Nice little right hook. Good combination for Delano. I mean, this guy might... He's well over 100 significant strikes. That's for damn sure. Exposito's face is bleeding badly. Kick to the body. Exposito looks just very wounded. Another body shot for Delano. Kick to the body for Delano. What is this Exposito's chin made of? Because he is getting beat up. Another nasty kick to the body. Right hand lands for Delano. Another kick to the body. Inside leg kick for Delano. He's styling on him. He's beating him up. Good combination for Delano. Exposito looks terrible. I mean, I don't know how he's still standing. Nice little jab for Delano and a right hand. Good body kick for Delano. Looked like it might hurt him a little bit. No? I mean, he's clearly beaten up bad. He looks rough, man. It looks like just a couple more, he might go down, but I don't know. Another big shot from Delano. Yeah, shout out to Exposito for this toughness. Another big shot, big combination for Delano, but Exposito returns with a nice shot himself, but he's still doing a lot of backing up. Looks to be just kind of surviving at this point, Exposito. Body kick for Exposito. Delano's still on the pressure. Yeah, this is definitely a one-sided fight. Spinning attack misses for Exposito. Delano coming forward, about 40 or so seconds left to get that finish. Head kick just misses. Good combination from Exposito, and a body kick returned by Delano, and an inside leg kick. Head kick blocked for Delano as well. Nice, another jab for Delano, added to the list, added up. Jabs are adding up. More jabs from Delano. 51 strikes landed for Delano in the third round. That's stupid. 51 in the second as well. This dude's over 150 significant strikes right now, guys. Left hand from Delano. Body kick. Spinning. Yeah. Fight's over. Jeez. Well, what a beatdown. 30-27. The fight wasn't remotely competitive. Over 150 significant strikes landed. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, didn't get the KO. I don't know how. Like, I thought he was about to get it at the end of the first round. Yeah, great performance. Yeah, it was a great performance. What do you guys think? You give him a contract? I say yes. I mean, that was impressive, right? That was impressive. Action Jackson saying no contract. I mean, he landed like 150 on him, though. He looked good. I don't think he's getting a contract. We'll see. We'll see. If one person doesn't get the contract, it will be him. But I thought he looked good. Thanks for the Cam Ralston pick, Brady. You got it. 5-0 on picks tonight, which is pretty good. Last week went 4-1 because it was that bum. Who's that bum? Forget his name, but Delano definitely getting a contract. I'd say so. Should get a contract, nearly 150 significant strikes. Yeah. It was a great performance. He looked good. So there was that right hand in the third round, guys, that Delano landed that I have no clue how Exposito ate it. It was a big, big right hand. Just ridiculous. Exposito showed a chin tonight. Certified banger. Insane fight. I don't know, dude. It looked like it was about to go away round one, but survived an extra 10 minutes. Couldn't finish him. Good fight. Yeah, it was a good fight. At least it was a good fight, right? Great night of fight. Oh yeah, that was a great night of fights. I say 5 contracts too. I think this is probably, and when it's all said and done, probably going to be one of the better weeks of the year, to be honest. In terms of entertainment value, and give them both no, let's not do that. Let's not give Exposito a contract. Maybe he can try again next year. 100% getting a contract. No way he doesn't get a contract. Yeah, I see no reason why he shouldn't. Delano deserves a contract over Scott. Yeah, I mean, I definitely was more impressed with Delano than Scott, even though Scott did get that finish where Delano didn't. But in terms of skill, and I mean, Delano's clearly a very skilled and talented fighter, no doubt about it. Does Delano? No, he doesn't hit that hard. He doesn't have a ton of power. He's definitely not a murderous power puncher, and that's for sure. The other dude's just tough. Yeah, Exposito is tough. I call the script. Thank me. There you go. Decision. Good call. I was looking at it. I didn't have the balls to bet it. Didn't have the balls to bet it. I put it in my best bet article. Delano by decision. Didn't bet it. I was scared. Because these guys are just fighting a lot more urgency tonight. You could tell. A lot more urgency tonight. The fight was awesome. Agreed. Thanks for the 5-0 night, Brady. I got you, man. That guy that bet the decision looks real smart now. Yeah. I think it will get the contract. This guy is good. Agreed. Appreciate you. Hopefully we got 100 likes. That'd be cool. Let's take a look. Because last week we didn't get 100 likes. We're at 99. one more like. One more like. Or I'm not leaving tonight. I'll stay here. I'll stay on here all night. I don't care. 100 likes. There we go. Thank you guys. 100 likes. Love it. Yeah, great skills, 100%. There we go. We did it. We didn't do it last week. We did it this week. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. 100 likes. You got to love it. You got to love getting 100 likes, man. I mean, if you don't get 100 likes, what's the point of even showing up? You always got to try to get 100 likes. Let's see. All right, my prediction is 5 contracts. 5 contracts is my prediction. I mean, I would do a poll. I mean, let's see. How many contracts tonight? I'll say 5, 4, or 3. I think that's reasonable. I mean, if it's anything other than 5, 4, or 3, I think we have a problem. So if you have vote how many contracts you think these guys are getting tonight. I say 5. I say 5 tonight. Yeah, it's got to be 4 or 5. 100%. I mean, like even Scott, Scott missed weight, but he got the finish. So I kind of think Dana's going to give him that contract. And then Delano, he didn't get the finish, but boy, did he look very good. And it's not like he sat on a lead, or I mean, this guy landed over 60 strikes in the third round. So I'd personally give him 5. Appreciate it, brother. Let's make some money on the China card. Let's do it. I'm gonna look into the rest of the fights tonight and tomorrow, and I'm hoping to get my prediction video out for the China card. I'm hoping for tomorrow. I still have a lot to go tonight. Dana White's Contender Series takes up a lot of time. A lot of time. Because you know nothing about these guys, and I have to do a lot of content for it. Scott, no contract? Maybe. I mean, Dana looked really pleased with his performance, but he also missed weight. If I didn't like your channel, not here. Thanks for the content. Appreciate you, Mike. Sean KO1 is an Omega lock for 8 a.m. in China. Yeah, that's plus 100 right now. Zhang Mingyang KO1. Thanks for the 5-0 Nightman love from India. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. If Dana wants more of these Dana White's Contender Series weeks, he gives out 5. Yeah, these guys performed tonight. These guys fought, and they fought good. I mean, there was urgency tonight, right? Like last week, there was no urgency. I mean, that main event last week was pathetic, guys. It's just pathetic. I mean, some of the performances last week were just straight on pathetic. So, yeah, we'll see. They're about to do the contracts right now. It's got to be 4 or 5. Brady, I think I speak for everyone. I had a blast on your fight companions tonight. You rock, bro. You rock as well for us. I'm glad to have you, dude. Glad to have you in here. Incredible card. Yeah. Compared to last week, especially, it was an incredible card tonight. Everything that could go right pretty much went right tonight. Hit my only tracks bet of the night. Hit that round 3 prop with Scott. I should have bet Ralston, but what can you do? All right, Dana looks happy. Dana's pleased. He's very pleased. Jimenez, contract. No surprise. Dana's hyping up Josh Hokett. Josh Hokett in the UFC. Let's rank him. Right? Why not? He beats half the heavyweight division right now. Dana's hyping up Lee Scott here. Lee Scott's probably getting a contract. He's hyping him up. He's glazing him a little bit. Yeah, he's hyping him up. He's talking about the weight miss, though. Yep. Scott gets the contract. Even though he missed the weight, Scott gets the contract. I mean, there's no way Ralston doesn't get a contract. I mean, Ralston looked incredible. Ralston will be getting a contract. Whoa! Dana just said Ralston's fighting in Perth. Fighting in Perth, Cam Ralston. Dana's hyping up Delano, glazing him. Yep, 5 contracts, guys. 5 contracts. It wasn't even a question for Dana. 5 contracts. 5 contracts. Let's see. 53% of you said 5 contracts. 36% of you said 4 contracts. And then 10% of you guys are fried and said 3 contracts. Is there 17 fights? 17, 16 fights for Perth? Yeah, Ralston fighting at Perth. How cool is that? I wonder against who. Yeah, 5 contracts, guys. 5 contracts. Until next time, Mike. Yeah, 5 contracts. All right, gonna wrap it up with a quick recap of tonight. It was a great night. Jimenez, Quasi, kind of sad. I mean, it's kind of a sad performance from Quasi. His parents were in attendance and just showed he didn't belong. You know, Jimenez is the real deal. Jimenez is probably my favorite prospect on this card, and he looked incredible. Just beat him up, man. Just beat him up. Just finished him, and beat him and finished him in the first round. So, yeah, Jimenez looked incredible. Got the first round knockout. That was fun. Josh Hoke, it was scaring me a little bit. I had the under 1.5, and I laid a lot of chalk on it. Had it in a parlay. I was really scared. It was very, very sweaty. Hoke didn't really do much. You know, 3.5 minutes in, 4 minutes in, but then he started getting on top, landing some GMP, got him down in the second round, and Uriel was just looking for a way out, looking for the door, and it was up to Hoke to show him the door, and he did show him said door. Under 1.5 comes through. Barely. I forget how much time was left, but it comes through nonetheless. Hoke gets a contract, and like I said, I think this guy's good. I think Hoke's good for heavyweight standards. For heavyweight standards, he's good. He can wrestle, he can grapple, he has cardio. That's more than a lot of the heavyweights can do currently. Lewis Lee Scott versus Sakimore. I didn't love some of the decision making in there. I mean, going down to the ground with Sycamore, the spinning attacks when he's 1 foot away from Sycamore, playing footsies with Sycamore. I didn't love that, but I did like everything else. I liked the body work, and he was able to get the nice finish, cash me around 3 prop at plus 700. So that was freaking sweet. Scott in the over 1.5 was a great same game parlay. But yeah, Scott gets a contract. Hopefully he can make weight next time. And when he gets to the UFC, you got to make weight. You got to make weight. Holmes Ralston, the only underdog of the card, came through, and it was Cam Ralston. Holmes, he looked very green. He looked very reckless, and I was calling it during the fight. I'm like, Holmes is just recklessly blitzing into the pocket with his chin up in the air, no striking defense whatsoever. If Cam can kind of counter and land something big, and he did. He landed a big shot, followed up with landed a nasty elbow, sat him down twice, and the ref was forced to kind of stop the fight after that. Ralston comes through as the only underdog of the night, and that money line got hammered. Like I said, I wish I would have taped this fight sooner. He was as high as plus 185, plus 160. By the time I got around to it, he was like plus 115, plus 120. So shout out everybody that got on the money line of Cam Ralston, because he did not look like an underdog by any means. He did not look like an underdog at all in that fight. And then the main event, Delano Exposito. Delano's really good guy. I mean, he's good. He's a very good fighter. The takedown defense checked out. The cardio, the pace, the volume, the combinations, the body kicks, the jab especially was very, very great to watch. Very skilled fighter. Don't know the exact amount of significant strikes, but it was definitely over 150, and that's incredible. You know, having the ability to land that much volume, to mix it up to the head, to the body, to the legs. You know, I like seeing stuff like that. Exposito showed a lot of toughness, a lot of heart, but Delano went out there and won the fight by decision. So yeah, overall 5-0 on the picks. I didn't touch the main or co-main, but the first 3 fights, I liked violence a lot in those first 2 fights, especially. That's where I really wanted to attack, those first 2 fights. And then shout out to whoever had the shout out the 2-3 props on Scott, because that was a great look as well. All right, gonna get through some final comments, then we'll head out of here. Appreciate the stream, G. Appreciate you for hanging out, Gus. Let's not kill him now. Let's not kill him now. Thanks, Brady. Love these live streams. No problem. Thanks, Brady. Great stream. Appreciate you. We'll do it again next week. We'll run it back next week. Delano looks ready for the top 20. Yeah. GMP, I like it. I like it too. Are we going to go live for the main card Saturday or in the future? In the future, yes. For Saturday, no. I will be sleeping. The fights kick off at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, but in the future, yes. Great stream, Brady. Appreciate that. You as well, Fluffy. Best of luck against RDR, man. Best of luck against RDR. Thank you, Flying Frog. All right, guys. I'm going to head out of here. Got to go research UFC Shanghai. Be on lookout for more content. Going to try to put out the full card breakdown and prediction video tomorrow at some time. And then just the usual content will follow. Betting breakdown video. Going to do a live stream sometime later in the week as well. So, yeah. Best of luck, everybody. And we'll talk to you guys soon. See you later.